What is Isla Tacano, I hear you ask? Good question, dear viewer. Let's get straight into it. Isla Tacano is an ARG or analog horror centered on an alternate version of the Jurassic Park/World series, featuring an island of untold horrors created through splicing both dinosaur and human DNA, creating a truly horrifying combination of both ferocity and intelligence. Now, this is a very interesting concept in my opinion, because dinosaurs are a lot physically stronger than humans, but they're kind of dumb. I mean, we can both fucking admit that, right? Like, the dinosaurs are kind of fucking dumbasses. So, like, when you give them the brain of a human, like, shit, I mean, that's a fucking terrible disaster, man. That's the fucking worst you get, right? So let's continue on, shall we? So to my understanding, this project is not entirely spearheaded by one person, but by a community, similar to things like SCP or the Backrooms level.
I am a fucking architect!
That are like created by the fan base, not the Kane Pixels universe, because obviously that's his canon. Like, you know, obviously fucking level 69 or whatever the fuck's in the Backrooms is.
Architect. I am a fucking architect.
In the end, the Kane Pixels universe is a separate canon, right? But yeah, it's like a community thing. I actually personally really love to see when communities come together and create something. That being said, there's a commonly agreed on sort of canon. For example, the artwork of VII_Proteo might be messing up that name. Let me know in the comments. You know, I think that's the name. I think that's the person who created it. But like I said, double check your information always, right? So VII_Proteo, who drives a lot of art in this subject and has built some kind of storyline seen in the video, Isla Tacano /analog horror official, which is what I'll be analysing today. This video features Henry Wu revealing certain disturbing truths in the first part, and in the second part showing very strange and even malformed dinosaurs with strange music. And there's this one scene, I'll roll it now, right? Where the dinosaur seems to roll up with a screaming sound effect in a song. And like, he has the open mouth at the same time, and it's so fucking goofy, bro. Like, I genuinely can't fucking take it seriously, but, you know, respect to the creator anyways. I like a wee bit of comedy in my horror, you know? A wee bit of comic relief. The dinosaurs then go on to attack the security, showing disturbing traits like the ability to mimic and even create human-like speech. I've got a funky feeling that these dinosaurs might be part human. I don't know. Maybe guys, maybe I just have a script that already tells me the fucking answer, so I know. But you know, I've got a sneaking suspicion, right? This all leads up to an event which I believe is called the Jurassic Hour, from what my understanding. And this is like essentially where all the dinosaurs team up together with their human-like intelligence and tackle the security guards. I mean, fucking truly terrifying stuff, right? And in Chapter 3, the remaining staff go to protect Dr. Wu and John Hammond during this Jurassic hour, so to speak. Maybe it's a Jurassic day at this point. I don't know how long it's been, okay? I don't know that much, bro. It's just like some fucking guys talking in the black background. So yeah, in Chapter 3, the remaining staff go to protect Dr. Wu and John Hammond? Who am I fucking? John Hammond. Go protect Dr. Wu and John Hammond, only now authorising the use of lethal weapons, but this has little to no effect on the dinosaurs' numbers, with their forces continuing to kill anyone in their path. John Hammond insults Wu, calling him an idiot. Whoa, fuck. Right? Yeah, he calls him a fucking idiot. And then then responds, essentially telling Hammond that this is what he wanted. This is what Wu tells John Hammond this is what he wanted. Hinting at the constant evolution of Jurassic Park and their obsession with it. Hammond then asks Wu why they have the ability to speak, and even questions if they have sentience or consciousness. Now, do you know what other species has sentience or consciousness? Fucking Homo sapiens. I think his theory's right, guys. Anyways, Hammond also asks why they have human-like features, for example, 5 fingers or 2 eyes. And one of the most horrific parts, he questions why they screamed his name upon death, although they never met him. Yeah. One of them even referred to Hammond as his creator. Wu then suggests they should destroy them. However, Hammond brings up the investors' money going down the drain.
What?
So Hammond essentially says that they don't want to waste the investors' money. Dog, you've got fucking like sentient dinosaurs on this fucking island. Are you fucking dumb? Oh my fucking god, man. Yo, you got my mic by the way, guys? Anyways, yeah, sorry. Yeah, John Hammond, you're an imbecile. I'm sorry to break it to you. Like, face to face, dog. Like, dude. Right. Whatever, dude, right? We'll continue onwards, right? Wu then ominously says that these beings are literally John Hammond, seemingly hinting that the genetics used are Hammond's, meaning that they are part human and capable of much more calamity and horror than previously assumed. Wu then shows Hammond a humongous, terrifying marine creature. It vaguely has the appearance of a human, essentially confirming our suspicions. Yeah, I know, right? They're fucking human. They're sentient, conscious, and can talk. Right? They're part human. Odds are, right? So yeah, this essentially confirms our suspicions, right? Or almost human. Wu confirms that it is part human. So yeah, Wu just says it's part human, right? No fucking it confirms everything, right? But this is the fucking crazy thing, right? So our boy Hammond, right, starts crashing the fuck out, right? But then, right, Wu adds fuel to the fire, bro, right? Fuel to the fire, and reveals that the human DNA used to create these dinosaurs is John Hammond's DNA. So, right, obviously, you know, you can imagine being in this situation, right? If you were John Hammond, this could be the final moments of your life, right? And this motherfucker, like this guy you've hired, has fucking somehow harvested your DNA. Fuck knows how, bro. Right? Maybe he took a piss in the wrong fucking toilet and he just fucking took like a sample of that shit. Took your fucking DNA and made it into fucking dinosaurs. This is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I'd be fucking raging if I was this guy. This is genuinely, like, unbelievable. Fucking horrific. This is still some of the last moments of his life, potentially. I mean, like, he's got one life of security defending him for these fucking mental dinosaurs. And this is the review it gets. Also gotta say, Wu is a lot more sociopathic than he usually is. And look, I'm not gonna claim to be this big fucking Jurassic Park World fan, right? I know, I've watched the movies. I got interested by this animal core because I was watching it with my friend a while back. I thought it was quite niche and cool, right? So I thought I'd make a video about it because, you know, I like making my videos, right? But, yeah, no, like, Wu is a lot more evil than he usually is. I know he's not exactly a great guy, right? But, like, this is, like, beyond evil, bro. He's, like, obsessed with his evolution. Right, let's continue on. Right. Wu also explains they know Hammond is their creator because their biology and genetics remember it. So that's one I don't really get, because why would it that you have your blood, you remember something? Like, see if your dad died right as you were born, just because you're made of your dad's spunk, would that mean that, like, just by, like, process of, like, osmosis, you would, like, just remember your father, like, in your blood? Like, I feel like that doesn't really make much sense. I get the fact that maybe, like, you carry over some traits and stuff, like maybe these guys have, like, John Hammond's, like, characteristics would be pretty funny. So we raptor walking about with a cane, but you know, I don't understand that personally. But we'll continue onwards. You know, like, there's probably a bit of fantasy elements here. You know, what's the disbelief, suspend your disbelief. Yeah, that's it. Wu then says, you don't know how many we've got left here on Isla Tacano. On some aura shit. John the crash out demon himself, Hammond, yet again, right? Believe it or not, crashes the fuck out again, right? And it cuts to some images, these fucked up dinosaurs with a message. To be continued. Yeah, that's the lore up until now, to my knowledge. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I thought it was like this Satan dinosaur or some bullshit in the fucking thing, but I don't think that's, like, officially, like, in the lore. Yeah, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and have a fucking wonderful day. Goodbye.